And welcome back, everyone. Time for Daybreak in 10 on Color 10. We are with you commercial free the next 10 minutes starting right now. Let's head on over to meteorologist Elisa Rappa. She brings us the forecast first.
Good morning, Joe. We are starting out with sunshine in Springfield on this Labor Day. So if you do have to head out to work, you'll find some sunny skies and dry roads. It's 68 degrees in Springfield right now with southerly winds and some humid dew points. You've got, again, some clean sweeps on satellite and radar, just a few clouds, but things are dry. It's 74 degrees in Joplin, 72 degrees in Branson, and 68 degrees in Springfield. With these dew points in the upper 60s, it's just a little bit humid out there this morning with some oranges on that muggy meter. So for your Labor Day, you'll find lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 80s by noon, 92 degrees. Hot and sticky this afternoon, but nice. As you fire up the grill, you'll find the sunshine, and again, things staying dry, just a little bit hot and sticky. You might feel a little bit closer to 100 with the humidity. You might find a spotty storm in central Missouri, but for the most part, expect healthier storm chances late on Tuesday, giving way to a gradual cool down this week. So sunshine and temperatures in the lower 90s today. Around 70 degrees overnight tonight. Probably dry through the day tomorrow. Still warm with those temperatures in the 80s. Showers and storms starting to ignite to the north and west late, and that's where you'll start to find the beginnings of this cold front coming through, but it comes through slow and it stalls. So some showers possible Wednesday and into Thursday. Still in the 80s on Wednesday. We'll find temperatures about 10 degrees below average Thursday and Friday in the 70s. So it still gets cooler, but because this front slows down a little bit, you'll find a cool down, but not quite as punchy of a cool down as we were talking about last week. And the shower chance will linger into Saturday. Joe?
Starting tomorrow, people struggling to make ends meet here in Springfield will have another option to go to thanks to Community Partnership of the Ozarks. Now, Color 10's David Chazanov checked out the O'Reilly Center for Hope before it opens and saw what they were all about. David, how will this center exactly help families?
Well, Joe, good morning. Michelle Garand says around 20 agencies are coming together to help with housing and finances.
This idea actually started many years ago with the Housing Collaborative and really looking at reducing barriers to accessing multiple agencies that are needed to kind of find that holistic approach to solving a housing issue.
2 years ago, a $1 million donation from the O'Reilly family helped CPO buy this building on Dale Street. This is where the Pepperdine Elementary School once stood. Borough Behavioral Health, Habitat for Humanity, and the Springfield Police Department are just a few examples of the agencies that will be helping families. Garand says the pandemic forced her team to rethink how they will provide services, but she says she can't wait for tomorrow when the O'Reilly Center opens.
Everyone said it's impossible. That same group of people said it is not impossible, and here we are. It's probably one of the most rewarding feelings to be able to offer this space to agencies and to community to be able to address some of those critical needs.
The center also plans to help out with healthcare and education needs. Garand says the center is also looking for more volunteers, and to learn how you can sign up, check out this story at ozarksfirst.com.
All right, David Chazanov reporting this morning. Thank you. As you know, today is Labor Day, and it means more than just a long weekend. It's designated to celebrate the contribution of workers to American society. The U.S. Department of Labor says it's unclear who came up with the idea, but it did start with unions. The Central Labor Union appears to have planned the first Labor Day in New York City in 1882. It became a yearly tradition, and municipalities and states began to officially recognize it. In 1894, Congress made Labor Day a national holiday that falls on the first Monday in September each year. People throughout the Ozarks have been out on the roads this weekend for one final summer celebration. Trooper Sam Carpenter with the Missouri State Highway Patrol says traffic accidents, injuries, and fatalities can always increase on holiday weekends. On Labor Day weekend of 2019, the Highway Patrol investigated 1,021 crashes, which included 431 injuries and 9 fatalities. He says it's more problematic this year because statewide traffic fatality numbers already are not good. As of yesterday, we've had 641, and that's a 10% increase from 2019. His advice to travelers is to plan for more travel time and, of course, always obey those traffic laws.
We'll definitely have extra patrols out today and also Monday, which are our peak travel days. So we'll have quite a few more troopers on the road trying to keep everybody safe and make sure everybody's obeying the traffic laws.
The Missouri Department of Transportation will also be helping with traffic flow this weekend by suspending all construction projects that impact traffic. Those will pick up again at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And when that does happen, if you drive on 65 North, you'll need to watch out for MoDOT workers this week. Crews will be working on the bridge over Route 60 in southeast Springfield. One northbound lane of 65 will be closed while crews seal it. This is happening at 9 o'clock Tuesday morning until 8 p.m. Thursday. In some news around the region for you, Governor Parsons' special session on violent crime is beginning its 7th week tomorrow. Last week, state senators passed several bills, including ones that create a witness protection fund and reduce residency requirements for St. Louis officers. Those bills are waiting to be signed by the governor. Senators changed a bill increasing the penalty for endangering the welfare of a child and a bill addressing unlawful transfer of a weapon. Those bills must return to the state house. Last week, the Senate passed a bill allowing the Attorney General to prosecute certain St. Louis murder cases. That will also go to the House for approval coming up this week. Hall of Fame baseball player Lou Brock has died at the age of 81. The Cardinals were told this by his family yesterday. He spent 16 years with STL. Brock is one of just 32 people to get 3,000 career hits. He also has the second most stolen bases in Major League history. In some news around the world for you now, at least 300 people have been arrested during protests in Hong Kong this weekend. This is after the government postponed elections set for Sunday, citing the pandemic. The Hong Kong government has pushed off elections now until 2021. The opposition argues it's an excuse as pro-government parties were not expected to do well. After more than 5 months closed because of the pandemic, India's subway trains are also running again. This is happening despite cases being up about 90,000 daily out there. India has passed Brazil as the country with the second highest number of total cases after the United States. India has so far reported 4.2 million confirmed, including 71,000 deaths. Its population of 1.3 billion is greater than Brazil's 209 million. Back to some more local news for you. If you're looking for a job, take note for Wednesday of this week as Bass Pro Shops is holding a job fair for its distribution center. This is happening in the parking lot on East Kearney Street. That's Bass Pro Base Camp. Managers will be conducting interviews between 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock. You can apply online before you attend that event. Ozarks Fire Department is getting ready to celebrate the opening of a new fire station on North 25th Street. That's just west of Highway 65 and southeast of Fremont Hills. A special ceremony is set for Thursday at noon to celebrate Fire Station number 2. Tonight, watch Color 10 and Ozarks Fox. We've got a full report on what this station means to the community that it will be serving and how it came to be. The Branson Parks and Recreation Annual Dog Swim is happening today from 6:30 to 8 p.m. There is a small fee of $8 for the dog and handler. Additional spectators will be charged $2 apiece. Face coverings will be required unless social distancing is possible. Let's go now to what's coming up for you after daybreak.
Coming up, 200 evacuees rescued by helicopter over 12 hours from a fast-moving California brush fire. Plus, how the pandemic is financially impacting the economy of college football towns. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
All right, what's trending right now? Nothing, because it's Labor Day. A lot of people are off, you know what I mean?
Right.
They're relaxing right now. That's what everyone should be doing.
Right, that third day of the weekend, right? Celebrating the workforce.
You always like that, and I'm a little sad because, I mean, I've done this ever since I've lived in Springfield. Labor Day tradition is you work daybreak, you work midday, and then you go right over to Hammons Field because the last game of the minor league season is usually on Labor Day.
I know we've done that the last couple of years. Good Hammons Field dog for lunch and some sunshine. I miss it.
And say goodbye to the minor league season. That's so sad. I'm fortunate we still get some baseball to watch right now. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
It's tough. So hopefully everyone, though, a lot of people out on the lakes, still enjoying themselves. Keep the distance and also keep safe, of course, right?
And you'll have lots of sunshine to do it. I mean, it's going to be beautiful out there, whether you're hitting the lakes or the pools. Mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the upper 80s by noon already, 92 degrees this afternoon. A little bit hot and sticky, but we'll all stay dry. So if you're doing some grilling at a more normal time than the 6 a.m. that Joe and I just grilled.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Sunshine, dry, a little bit hot, but really gorgeous. If you like the cooler temperatures, we're still going to get them as we head through the week.
Really?
It just is going to happen a little bit slower, a little bit more gradually, because the front comes in a little bit slower, and because of that, we don't get the punchy cold like we were expecting. So instead of being 20 degrees below average, we'll be 10 degrees below average, so still cool, just not quite as cool, and shower chances will linger because the front moves so slow.
That's not too bad. People are going to be looking out Wednesday morning because it is the kickoff edition of Red Friday for the Chiefs.
Oh, you're right.
Red Friday, usually the first Friday before the first week of the season. Chiefs play on Thursday, so you can't do that. So, of course, Wednesday, we'll have some reports talking about that. That'll be a lot of fun. And the Chiefs kick off on Thursday. The title defense begins. It's very exciting.
Full season back.
Yeah, very nice. Anyway, we hope you have a good Labor Day today here on Daybreak. We'll leave you with a look outside right now as we take a look over this sunrise. Thanks for watching Daybreak, everyone. We'll see you back here for Color 10 Midday.